Welcome to Swish, vintage finds for your sassy self. We hope you enjoy the videos and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Good morning, happy Saturday. Here we are again in the shop. We're going to talk today about shoes, which a lot of us love and collect, or not collect, but have too many of. But first I just wanted to give you a little short update on what's been happening for January. Some people think January is sort of like a little bit of a quieter time, but not for us here at the store because of recent accumulation of an estate that we bought. So anybody that's been following the story of Madame Rack, she was a well-known classically trained pianist, and she also was a hoarder, and there was a recent, we just recently bought a huge amount of her clothing and shoes and jewelry and things like that. So my days have been spent doing laundry. I think I've done 17 loads of laundry in the last 2.5 days. And my dry cleaner is overwhelmed with joy that her business is going to survive throughout these difficult times because of Madame Rack. So I've dropped off 2 big loads to the dry cleaner. So anyways, we will update you on a regular basis as to her clothing, and I'll post also a little bit more detail about who she was. But that's soon to come. So keep following and you'll get to see all kinds of amazing treasures of hers. So on to shoes. So the thing with shoes is that all shoes pretty much have to have a heel and a sole and comfort level and everything, and so shoes have not really changed a whole lot over the years. I did have one pair of shoes about a year ago, and they were a cream kid leather bridal shoe, and they were from about 1850, something like that, and they actually did not have a designation for right or left foot. They were just straight beautiful little cream shoes. The only way you could tell which foot she wore them on was there was the indentation, of course, from the big toe and everything on the bottom. But that is something that's changed. Obviously, now we have shoes for the right foot and the left foot. This is such a great resource book. This is a book, there's a whole series, handbags, shoes, etc. But sometimes when I show people these shoes, which are the holy grail of shoes, these are actually Ferragamo, and people are shocked to know that they are from look at me, now I don't even see the reference, but they're from about 1936, and these belong to Judy Garland. So as you can see, that way back in the day, there were platforms and outrageous shoes like this. They slightly change, pointy, square-toed, etc., but they all kind of are cyclical, and they can come back to a similar design decade after decade. So as an example, I'll start with these ones. These two little cuties, as a matter of fact, these came from Madame Rack. She had very tiny feet. These are about a size 6, but a 6 narrow. These were Mr. Seymour shoe. These could easily pass for sort of a war shoe in the 1940s. I mean, these are just that classic little style with the lace up. Same with these ones. These are a Ferragamo. These are an old pair. Gorgeous. But again, these are a size 6. The other thing of note is that the shoes right now are 20% off. Everything in the store is 20% off for shoes. So these little Madame Rack shoes, these were regular 60, and they're 20% off. These are a great example of kind of a timeless shoe. They look almost like a current day church's shoe. These are most likely, these were probably nurses' shoes, because back in the day, nurses wore black shoes originally and not the white. But these are just gorgeous. These ones are 150, and they're quite narrow, but they do fit about a size 8. Let's go on to some modern ones. So these are really fun. These are the well-known Valentino rock stud flip-flops, I guess you could call them. And these are for, of course, when we get to travel again and get to have sunnier climates on the beach or just here in Edmonton. So these ones were $220, and again, 20% off. Here are some stunners. So if anybody shopped at Holt Renfrew, they knew Sue. So Sue was from the UK originally, and she worked in the shoe department at Holt's for 30 plus years with a bit of a brief stint at Blues, but she was pretty amazing. And these were bought from Sue and never worn. They do have the original bag, and there's some dust bags for them. These are a size 39.5, and Gucci slides, they retail for about $1,100, and these ones are $475, and then 20% off works out to be $380. So these are a great deal, and the Gucci Horsebit, timeless classic. And last but not least, we have, oh, I actually forgot about some other ones, but so again, talking about sort of 40s looking shoes, these are just stunning. These are Che Mahara, is that how you say it? These are the black velvet. These ones here are the sort of camel colored suede. I think these are both the same size. These are a 39. These ones are also a 39, so probably an 8.5-ish, but just classic. These are a really good price. These are regular $160 and 20% off, and these retail for, I think, $4.95, something like that. And then there's, where are those boots? I'm going to show you one last pair of boots. Now, is this not an extreme? Here's a real different look from all the beautiful, delicate little ones. But these were also bought at Holt Renfrew a couple years ago, and they have not been worn. As you can see, they're pretty spotless on the bottom. These are an 8.5-ish. These are the Sorels, and being that it is only January 16th, we are hoping, or we're probably going to get a whole bunch more snow and cold this year. So these ones are on for $95, 20% off. Not that I'm hoping for cold, but I did get some snowshoes for Christmas, so I am looking forward to a little bit of snow. Anyway, so those are my picks for today, and Natasha has some more beauties to show you. So thanks for watching, and here she is.
Hello. So the first pair I'm going to show you are these Chanel sneakers. If you follow our stories, I believe Angela did post them in the stories at one point. So we just got these a couple of weeks ago. I think they were worn maybe once in the house, and they're about an 8.5. I tried them on, that's my size, so they fit me pretty good. These guys are going for $5.95, but remember they're 20% off, so that's a steal. They're really cool, and they were pretty comfy when I put them on. Okay, next, a little bit of a different direction. I've got these cowboy boots, and they go perfectly with my outfit today. I'm a big fan of like Western wear, so of course I love these guys. They're really cool because they're like a halfy kind of Western boot. These ones are a size 8, and they're going for $75, which is a steal. So these are pretty cool. Okay, next I have these really awesome Prada boots, which are super special. I think these are really cool and very wearable. Angela and I were talking about how people aren't wearing like high heels as much right now because there's nowhere really to wear them. But a boot like this, which has a heel, but you can wear on a day like today where there's not tons of snow, and you know, you just throw on your beautiful vintage coat that you got from Swish and these boots, and then your outfit is just you know, kicked up a notch. So these ones are also a size 8.5, and they're $2.95. Okay, the next few pairs I'm going to show you are some John Fluevogs. If you know me, and some of you might, I'm a big fan of John Fluvog. I used to work there, so I know all about their shoes and how comfortable they are. It's a Canadian company, which is really cool. And they use like small mom and pop factories in places like Peru or Brazil, Portugal, things like that. So they're small batch made and really good quality. If these fit me, I would own them because I love them. Fluvog is known for having really interesting heels, and these shoes will last you a lifetime because you can get them repaired quite easily. So these are size 8, and these ones are $150. I've got another pair here. These ones are really cool. These ones are probably like a little bit older, maybe like early 2000s. Again, they have that kind of interesting heel and this like fun little design. They have a peep toe for when spring comes. These ones are $160, and they're a size 39, so probably about an 8.5. Okay, my last pair I'm going to show you are these really cool, like Prada, kind of stacked platform loafer type deal. These are really fun. You know, they kind of have a mix of like an espadrille, but then also a dress shoe, so they're really versatile. So these are size 7.5, and these are only $75 plus 20% off. So again, I don't think these ones are going to last very long because they're really cool and super easy to wear. So we're open till 5 today. We have tons of shoes in the store in like every size, so starting from 5 all the way up to size 11. So we have something for everyone. So come down and see us. Otherwise, we'll see you next Saturday.